Hey you guys, it's tomorrow. Just caught my mute button. So if you're joining me on YouTube, welcome. I am in a fairy forest. Just kidding. Okay, so today,
Hey guys, it's tomorrow.
just caught my mute button. So if you're joining me on YouTube, hold on. I gotta get my other mute button. Okay. So I had something interesting happen this past weekend, and I've been wanting to share this information with you guys all week. And I finally was just like, okay, just sit down and make the video because I have another call coming up in like 40 minutes. So, gosh, I look like a gypsy girl today, but that's cool because my great grandma was a gypsy from Kazakhstan. So no worries there. Okay. I don't know why I said that. Okay. Has anybody ever had this product? Do you guys see what this says? It says bucked up. Okay. My daughter and I were cleaning her room and I saw this laying on the floor and I was like, what is this? And because you guys, this is contraband in our house. Okay. She gets in more trouble from bringing this bullshit into our home than she does for like sneaking out at night. And as like, that's actually not a joke. So, the bucked up energy. Okay, so couple things that I have issues with this. And number one, what is this showing our children like bucked up? Like in what reality is this okay? And what is the message being sent, right? And I'm almost at you guys like a loss for words. Like, please share your thoughts on this. If you think I'm out of line here or something, but I am going to read you the ingredients on this just so we can all get on the same page. And I went through the ingredients with my husband, Thaddeus, and he's a chemical engineer. So he was actually teaching me. So that's what I wanted to do is like, I want to teach you guys like what's in these energy drinks. So I just looked up the taurine thing. There wasn't like too much bad stuff about taurine, but I'm not a big fan either way on things that are made in a lab. So I'm just going to go through the ingredients super quick. So it's carbonated water. So number one, carbonated water pushes things into your bloodstream. If you ever had champagne or whatever, and it feels like you get a little lightheaded quicker than you do with like drinking like a glass of wine or something else, it's because it's pushing it into your bloodstream faster. So that's what carbonation does. And then it says natural and artificial flavors. So that can be one of 10,000 things that is approved by the FDA, but we don't really know what it is, right? So like you're putting in some mystery bullshit into your body. So I'm going to get kind of sassy here because I'm not happy about this. Citric acid, okay, whatever. Beta arnoline or something. Don't really know what that is. Taurine, and then caffeine, anhydrous. So he says it's a different form, not different form. He says it's a form of caffeine. So here's what's wrong with this. In the parentheses, you can't see it. It says 300 milligrams. When I watched that, I was like, what? Or when I watched it, when I'm watching my video, when I saw that, I was like, what? 300 milligrams of caffeine. You guys, do you know how much caffeine that is? So a cup of espresso has like 90, or a cup of coffee has like 90 milligrams. My daughter drank 300 milligrams of caffeine. It's insane. Okay, and then the next ingredient right after 300 milligrams of caffeine, sucralose. I can't say that one. And what sucralose is basically rat poison. And I learned that from Thaddeus. He said that they were using it as some kind of like pesticide, like insect killer, whatever. And somebody got some like on their mouth, whatever, and they found out it was sweet. And they're like, oh, this is approved for human consumption because it's sweet and it doesn't cause your blood sugar to spike or something like that. So everybody's like, oh, let's use that. Yeah, good idea. It's a pesticide. And I believe it's a known carcinogen. You might want to fact check me on that, but I'm not sure. Actually, I don't know. Who cares? Like, don't put that shit in your body. Sodium benzenate doesn't sound like a good thing to put in your body. Acetyl tyrosine, and then acylfame. It's a sugar derivative. It's in I believe it's in, no, that was circulose. Is this one like an aspartame thing? Oh, no. It's a sulfame K. That one's not so bad. It's not aspartame. But the next one is L-theanine. Okay. So then on top of all that caffeine, we had to add some Korean red ginseng, just in case you didn't have enough, energy from this bullshit. So another thing that's alpha GPC and then method something, all these trademark names, so like you kind of don't know what it is, and then ferrin something, but okay, it's so confusing. Like why do ingredients in our food have to be so confusing? And then they've got 3 things on here that are trademarked. It's T-crine, like TEACRINE, T-crine, and then dynamine, and then alpha size. What does this even mean? Like this is so stupid, you guys. And then, so those are the last 3 ingredients, and then pyrodextrine, HCl, methylcobalatin, something, whatever. I would never put this in my body, right? And I teach my children that their body is a sacred temple. That is why I was so upset when I found this in my daughter's room. And when her boyfriend came over the last weekend, I literally lined up all the children in the kitchen, and there was a 11-year-old, a 13-year-old, my daughter, 16-year-old, her boyfriend, 15-year-old, and then my son, Michelangelo, who is 18. And I was like, I'm going to teach you guys why this is so bad for your body. And they're all just standing there like, but I was like, this is stuff we need to be talking to our children about. Okay. Because here's the most alarming part of this entire thing. I'm going to read you the warning. Okay. And I believe this is available to anybody at a convenience store. So it says, warning, this product is only intended to be consumed by healthy adults 18 years or older. What? Really? Okay. So that's odd. Do not use this product if you're pregnant or nursing, and before consulting a licensed qualified healthcare professional, especially if you are taking a prescription drug over-the-counter medication, or if you suspect that you have been treated for, diagnosed with, or have a family history of any medical condition. Did you guys hear that? If you have any medical condition, like, okay, isn't that just about every human on the planet? Like who doesn't? I mean, okay, so maybe like a medical condition means something like, something big that's happening in your body, that you're out of alignment, you're diseased, right? But it says a qualified healthcare professional, especially if you are taking any prescription drug. If you have a medical condition, do not consume caffeine from other sources while taking this product. Discontinue use 2 weeks prior to surgery. Do not exceed 2 servings within any 24-hour period, and store in a cool, dry place. Do not freeze. Keep out of, oh my God, they just sold this to a child, and it says keep out of reach of children. Each serving contains 300 milligrams of caffeine. That's what it says. That's the last line on this warning label. Why is this okay? Like, this actually makes me so mad. I didn't want to come on here and just be like, here's what's wrong with the world and blah, blah, blah. But you guys, here's what's wrong with the world. Like, this is actually bugged up. We can poke some fun at it, but like I tease my kids and I'm like, hey guys, let's go get bucked up. Let's get our bucked up drink on. Let's drink 300 milligrams of caffeine. That is so dangerous. This is not meant to be for children. Pass it on, teach your kids about this stuff. And also, like, let's talk about this, because this is like not okay. 300 milligrams of caffeine. Do you know what that would do to me? I'm so sensitive. That would make me go into like a cardiac arrest. And it's so buried in here. I'm not kidding. That warning label, I'll show you where it is on the can. It's right here. But yet you get all these other, advertisements, you get all the ingredients. and then everything else. And oh, here's the three, things that are in it that are like good for you. But here's the warning label, right? Yeah, it was right here. Right here. Here's the warning label. So honestly, no one should drink this. And the message it's sending to our children is so horrifying. My daughter learned a really valuable lesson about this, and I literally taught her everything that we just went through. So I don't know, I'm going to let you guys go, but I just wanted to come on and say, like, this is contraband. This should be contraband in everyone's home. This is absolute bullshit. It's bucked up bullshit. All right. Thanks for watching, you guys. If you haven't checked out our latest video, Thaddeus and I just did a really cool video on TikTok and some other social media things that we should be, paying attention to with our children about, and the desensitization of violence from video games and lack of human compassion and all the things that video games and especially violent video games cause. So check out our latest video. It's under the live section of our channel, and we'll be putting out more content as we zip along with life. It's always interesting, but we're gonna actually make a enlightening one too, that's like, or a happy one, like a positive one. Thaddeus and I want to make a video on how to make sourdough bread. So he's such an amazing baker. So we're gonna try to get that done soon. I've been on a little bit of a hiatus with my videos. Just wanted to come on and say that I have just got done writing my book. So I've been on a little hiatus, and now I'm back and making videos. So go teach your kids why not to drink this bullshit. Have them watch my video. They can laugh, and you can go, don't ever drink that or put that in your beautiful temple, right? And it is so far away from nature. It's like the worst thing that you can put in your body, like besides meth. I mean, that we were joking around in the kitchen with the kids about that. We're like, literally, like, what's the next step? I don't know, like hard drugs, like that's insane. So you guys go have an amazing day, and love to you all.